Guys, wow. The 2019 C8 Corvette. That is my reaction to it. Holy moly. Okay. Where do I start? I think this car is beautiful. I think it is phenomenal. I think it is so awesome. I do see how people are going to hate on it, mainly because it kind of resembles some other supercars out there. But it's a Chevy. Wow. I mean, okay, guys, check out the photos. I'm sure I got them posted here for you to see. Wow. So my first take on it, we're going to go over how I feel about the front end, the side, the back, and all in between. We're going to go over some of the specs of it and just basically everything. Now, I do like the older Stingrays, and I'm not talking about the very old ones. I'm talking about like the 2015, 16, 17s. I like those Stingrays and I like the style, but this definitely takes things to a new level. I think this is going to give people that feeling of, hey, almost a supercar. It's almost like driving a supercar, but for not the price. And, obviously, I doubt it's going to compete anywhere near the supercars, but it looks like one. That's awesome. I think this is going to go over well with a lot of young people. I think a lot of the purists are not going to be too happy because it's going towards the supercar class. I think a lot of guys were actually upset when the Stingrays first came out. The older classic guys, didn't like that, but I thought it was amazing. I thought, really cool. Still, if I had the money, I would take this Corvette over a supercar, unless I have to tell you my most favorite supercar of all time is the McLaren P1. If I could have that, I think I would be super happy. So, but this is second to that. So, yeah, I just think it's so awesome. So let's go ahead and let's dive into different parts of the car. So, first of all, from the side view, I think it definitely really looks like a supercar. It looks like a mean supercar, and I'm not sure if they're going to put any badges on the side that say Corvette or Stingray symbols or anything, but I think if it was a clean look at an angle and you couldn't see the front end and you couldn't really see the back end and you just basically seen the side and maybe a little bit of the back and front, I think people would think, what is that? Is that a supercar? I think it would fool a lot of people because obviously it is kind of molded after some of the supercars out there. Some may argue that it definitely came from a specific design. I'm not going to name it. I think I'll let you guys look it up for yourself. But hey, it's Chevy, so good thing they done their own little twist to it. I think looking from behind, wicked. From behind and from the side, wicked, just mean. I think you throw some wider tires on there, put some aggressive louvers on there. Whoo, that thing could be wicked. Man, I just love this. Oh my word. I don't think I have, I love the Hellcats, but I do believe this is something it would be hard to choose between. Okay, let's move into the front of it. The front of it's not too bad. I actually do like the front end. I do, however, the front end versus the classic Stingray, the 2019 Corvette ZR1, that's a car that I really, really love. I think that is beautiful. That's not the C8. I think that car, the front end, the side, the hood, I think all that is really cool. So how does it compare versus that? The new C8. The new C8, I mean, it looks like a supercar. It's different than the, ZR1. I don't know how to describe it. I'll have the photos so you can see and compare for yourself, but they're both really nice. You know, I think the C8 actually takes a step back. I think people would actually own both of them. You know, the Z is really nice. The ZR1 is beautiful, and I think I would love to own that and the new C8, because even though the Corvettes, you know, they're different in their own ways. So it's almost like having two Corvettes that are, you know, the brand, similar, different design and stuff, but yet it's different. So you could drive either or and get completely different reactions when you go out. So that's the thing I love about the C8. I think that's just awesome. I mean, the C8 just reminds me like of Lotus. It's just aggressive, mean. The wing is awesome. I love the wing. I love the headlights. I think the hood could be a little different, maybe in a more of aggressive hood. Like the ZR1 has a pretty aggressive hood. Now it looks like a bigger hood to me. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just how the C8 looks. But I think it could be it would be cool to put an aggressive hood on the C8. So yeah, you know, I love it. Now I don't know. You know, I would love to build a Hellcat, but now I don't know. I'm not sure. That is nice. So the interior, don't get me started with that. I mean, what the world? The interior looks like you got a laptop setting on the dash. It's crazy cool looking. I mean, it's basically, this car's basically saying, hello 2020, this is the day and age we live in, and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. You got buttons that go on a panel straight down. The fob goes in like a supercar. The stitching is just beautiful. I mean, the steering wheel is a little odd in a way, but it's cool. It's like an odd cool. It's just crazy. It is just really crazy. It looks like, I don't know if it's going to be on all models, but it looks like the back window shows the engine top, which looks pretty cool. If that's, you know, maybe special model or whatnot, I don't know, but that's pretty awesome. Wow. I like the quad tips. I think the tips definitely do need swapped out. You know, they're kind of squared. You know, I think that could definitely be done differently for the tips. Cool Stingray badge on the back. It's pretty awesome. T-top. I say T-top. It's actually, I don't know what you would call that. Is it T-top? You know, it's open. There's no split in the center. So, removable hardtop, I guess you could say. That's pretty cool on that. Like I said, the navigation setup and that radio and all that, it's crazy. It's cool. It is definitely cool. I don't know. That's just crazy. So it gets a 6.2 liter V8 that makes 30 bhp more than its other Vet, which is pretty crazy. The engine is naturally V8 LT2 engine, which makes 484 B horsepower or 488 with optional Z51 performance package. You know, the previous one did 454. So, you know, that's okay. I'm gonna admit I'm a little disappointed with that. I was hoping, you know, it would be like crazy up in the horsepower, but that's not really that. It's a little disappointing. But that's okay. You know, a lot of supercars don't really have that crazy high horsepower, but they're fast. Let's see if we can go find some other specs on this. It's crazy though. It is beautiful. So to continue, the price Okay, this is crazy. This is shocking. Wow. Everything is being estimated that the base price will be around 60 grand. That's not too bad for a base one. I mean, considering all things. This spec sheet says 495 horsepower, so it's a little difference there. Then, yeah, here it just says 495 horsepower for the base one, so that's going to be the base. They say as higher trim models come out, it's guessed that for the higher trim models, once they start, laying them out and giving details, will make between 650 and 800 horsepower. Okay, there we go. So that's a little better. Looks like there's already a guy who's ready to build one over 1,000 horsepower. That's crazy. Wow. So the 2020 C8 will debut as the Stingray. So that's going to be the first package. They're saying maybe a Z06 will return at some time as a Grand Sport. Interesting. Jeez. It's just beautiful. I mean, seriously. If you guys don't think it's beautiful, what's wrong with you? Man, that is just really nice. So yeah, my honest opinion, I think the photos actually hurt the car. It's kind of like my Mustang that I have, with all the mods done. On photos, it looks nothing as good as in person. And I think that this car kind of resembles that a little bit, in the actual video feeds of this car is really cool. The photos are really nice, but I don't think it does it justice. I think when we start seeing these on the road, they're gonna look probably 5 times better than the photos. So that's my first take. I think definitely a more aggressive hood. It's cool how they go in with the body and stuff on some of the models I've seen here, but I think an aggressive hood would be cool. I get that. What's the point? Why would you want an aggressive hood? There's no motor there. Well, I think just for style and look, I think would set it off even more. It's just my thought. Okay, guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this Corvette. Wow, do you like it? You think it's ugly? If you don't like it, what would you like to buy? If you had the money, if you had say you had $150,000, what would you like to buy? Let me know. It'd be cool to discuss, maybe do a video on it. Take care, guys.